Hi, I'm Abigail Crawford.
And I'm Trenton Schneider.
We were interested in examining some of the controversial aspects of COVID-19 here in the United States. We've seen a lot of different behaviors result from the health and safety guidelines, the World Health Organization information, and the CDC information. So we were curious if beliefs in pure good or beliefs in pure evil would significantly impact or predict people's behavioral choices. Beliefs in pure good and beliefs in pure evil are measures that essentially tell you if a person believes others can be purely good or purely evil. To test this, we created a very large survey and sent it both to MTurk and to the Penn State Abington Psychology Pool and compiled data from those participants about their demographics, some of their attitudinal issues like right-wing authoritarianism, social dominance orientation, as well as their beliefs in pure good, beliefs in pure evil, and the COVID-19 measures like face mask compliance, stimulus support, distrust in government information, just to list a few. BPG had significant impacts on a lot of our factors, while BPE only had two: one, distrust in government information, and the other, diagnosis and symptoms of COVID-19. BPG had a negative correlation with COVID-19 symptoms and diagnosis, meaning if you had a higher BPG, you were less likely by about 6% to have contracted COVID-19 or similar ailments, while BPE was positively correlated with COVID-19 diagnosis and symptoms. That wasn't exactly what our study was really aiming to find, but it's an important thing to note.
So carrying over from that, we were interested in expanding these results of beliefs in pure good and beliefs in pure evil away from one's own beliefs and behaviors to perceptions of others' behaviors. To do this, we had two separate conditions and split a pool of participants from Kansas State University into either a consistent condition, where we gave them a vignette where someone behaved consistently with the health and safety recommendations, or an inconsistent condition, where a vignette blatantly broke the recommendations and was behaving, mask off, not socially distancing, anything like that. We asked participants to provide their perceptions of the target's behavior, as well as their various elements of character, such as competence, warmth, and morality. And we wanted to correlate these perceptions with beliefs in pure good and beliefs in pure evil. Across both conditions, we found no significant correlation between beliefs in pure evil and positive perceptions, behaviors, or character, but we did find an interesting interaction for beliefs in pure good and positive perceptions of behaviors, character, and our condition, such that participants who were higher in beliefs in pure good for the consistent condition were more likely to see the vignette target as more of a moral person, more of a positive perceptions of their character and their behavior. Whereas in the inconsistent condition, there was no significant correlation between those two. Across both of these studies, it was interesting to find that beliefs in pure evil didn't have any significant findings for these. We believe this may be due to its significant correlation with in-group loyalty as seen in the past. But what we have found for beliefs in pure good do seem to be very interesting and applicable to the real world. We believe that our findings on belief in pure good seem to indicate that beliefs in pure good and other morality measures may indicate how willing someone is to inconvenience themselves for the health and safety of themselves and others. And this can be applied just outside, beyond this pandemic. Obviously, for the pandemic, things like wearing a mask, socially distancing, those are inconveniences that help the health and safety of self and others. But also, even outside the pandemic, such as wearing a seatbelt or not smoking indoors, things like that can be really applicable. And we think that future applied studies at least, may want to look into manipulating beliefs in pure good to see if that interaction continues, to see if people are more willing to behave that way if their beliefs in pure good are raised. So we want to thank you all for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. I have my email and other methods of contacting me personally at the bottom of this poster. You can also contact any of our co-authors that we have listed at the top, however you would like. We'd be happy to answer your questions as soon as we can. Thank you all for watching. Have a fantastic rest of the day.